And the next thing you know, y'all gonna be millionaires. But why? Because you came with a positive view, he had a positive view in mind, and y'all work together. So it's more so about having a positive outcome than just wanting to be a millionaire. And that's the problem with the hustle mentality. We had a conversation earlier. A lot of people that's locked up, for some reason, they think that they can rob and steal their way to being rich. I mean, really. So when you rob a brother on the street and you get his $5 here and you get $100 there, how you gonna get rich doing that? But you know what though? For people who never thought on a higher level, they really believe that. They really believe that. So they don't realize that when you attach it to something positive, that's when the sky's the limit. So 4 ways for you to be a cycle breaker, 4 ways for you to get rid of this hustle mentality. One is you have to make a decision to see the vision for a higher living and a better living. And what I mean by that is vision is so important. What is it that you want to do for your future? I'm going to do a project with our ladies group, Limits to Lemonade, and we're going to do a joint session where we just set down time to actually develop a vision and talk about how you develop your vision. How do you craft your vision and live it out? If you don't have a vision, then you'll go for anything. If you don't get up every day saying, you know what, today, tomorrow, next month, 5 years, I want to accomplish X, Y, and Z. When your brother or your sister call you and say, hey, let's go rob so-and-so, you're like, all right. Because you don't have a vision for your life, so anything is game. But when you set a vision and a purpose for your life, that's when you start making good decisions. So, the decision to live your best life, a decision to stay out the legal system, think about it, that is a decision. Let me tell you why I know that. Because now that I'm a judge, there are times where I have to make a decision to stay out the legal system, believe it or not. Why? Because I'm just like you. You know, we all have the same DNA. We are, young folks, born, blah, 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 lived in the hood. So when things happen to me, you think I don't feel the same emotions that you feel? When people wrong me, you think I don't feel the same emotions? When people try to play me? But instead of reacting, instead of saying, I'm from East Cleveland, we don't get down like that, instead of all that stuff, I say, look, I don't want to be the judge on TV for going off. I don't want to be the judge on TV because I lost my cool in a McDonald's or cuss somebody out or any of that stuff. So I make a decision every day to stay out of the legal system. And that's what you got to do. Make that decision. Make a decision to end the anxiety toward law enforcement. Why is that important? Because if you have an issue with the police, you're going to have an issue with the police. If you come with the mentality that they're always on me, they're always thirsty, that's what you're going to get. Because when Captain pulls up to your car and you say, what you want, Captain? I ain't did nothing. His mentality switches immediately to reflect what you just gave him. So if you walk into that with that anxiety that you don't like police, that's what you're going to get back. But if you switch it up, how you doing, Captain, tonight? What did I do, sir? How can I help? It may go different. Now, he may, not Captain Wheeler, he may be a jerk. Not my brother here. But you can't control that, but you can control you. You can't control him. But at least you increase the odds, like gambling people. You increase the odds of a good outcome. What else? Stop thinking like an outcast. And what I mean by that, and all these things, I'm not trying to be condescending. I'm just being real. A lot of people walk around like, man, I don't care about the system. They don't like me. I don't like police. I don't want to go to court. I don't like. When you think like an outcast, that's what you bring to you. You know what I'm saying? I've heard this many times. I can't graduate. I can't be a lawyer. I can't be a doctor. Why not? Judge Mathis, from what I recall, I think he had a record or something like that. Turned around, became a judge. I mean, so you can do anything. So stop thinking like an outcast, and then more importantly, stop being an outcast. When you come into a situation where you can get someone's attention or a court, don't be an outcast. Pull up your pants. Don't say, I'm coming here, I want to come here. No, play the game so that you can win. And then make your legacy shine. That is so important. Part of your vision is thinking, what is it that you want to be said about you when you're gone? And a lot of times, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm a little scared to ask that question because there may be people in this world that say, you know what, I want to be known as the biggest drug dealer in East Cleveland. That's it. That's when people talk about me, I want my name to ring when I'm dead. If that's your goal, that's your goal. But for most of us, you don't want that. And, if you notice, my daughter and my wife and my son are here, and that's part of my legacy. And the reason that she often brings my daughter is because at 4 years old, if she don't know nothing else, she does say stuff like, oh, I get to go see Daddy speak. That may leave something in her mind about possibilities. And when I'm gone, she may say, I saw Daddy speak, so maybe I'm not afraid to speak, or maybe I will be a speaker, or maybe I'll be a judge, who knows? But what do you want your legacy to be? What do you want your kids to say about you? Maybe because I'm getting a little older, or I feel like I'm on the battlefield for change so much, When I hear people talk about their fathers at funerals, it kind of brings me to a little soft feeling. Like, man, I want my daughter and my son to say that about me. That I was an example to them of what a father should be. I was an example of a leader in the community. We can all do that. And the great part is, no matter where you are today, no matter what mistakes you've made, today is a new day. So think about legacy. That's important to making decisions.